First at 5, developing news in a story the Target 12 investigators broke first earlier this month. Right now at the State House, angry lawmakers are demanding answers about the problem-plagued launch of Rhode Island's new benefit system.
This hearing came about after Target 12 consumer investigator Susan Campbell uncovered letters from the federal government warning that the system was not ready for launch.
Susan just stepped out of that hearing and joins us live from the State House with an update. Susan.
Representative Serpa went off script to start today's hearing with some strong words. We'll get to those in just a minute, but first, I want to share some stats that we just got today. At the end of the day on Wednesday, the application backlog for DHS services was 8,031. On Tuesday, that number was 7,784. So you can see this backlog has grown. To put it all in perspective, I requested data about the backlog before the system launched. A spokesperson for the state tells me in the last week of August, the application backlog was more than 500. We've also learned about how long people are waiting in line at DHS field offices. According to data from the state, on Tuesday, the Middletown field office had the average low wait at 59 minutes. The Woonsocket field office had the average high at 140 minutes. Some lawmakers say these stats are proof of a botched rollout of this system. As we've reported, there have been issues with health source accounts, SNAP benefits for food. The state even overpaid 4 clients a total of $36,000 on their EBT cards.
We're tired of missteps, mismanagement, misspending. Our constituents are tired of it. How many more times is this going to happen? This needs to end. For once and for all, this needs to end.
We understand the frustrations that some of our customers have experienced. We must do better, and we will do better.
A spokesperson for the state tells me the goal is to clear that application backlog by the end of November. As you mentioned, this hearing is still going on, so I'm going to go right back inside. We'll have an update for you at 6 o'clock. For now, live with the mobile newsroom, Susan Campbell, Eyewitness News.
We begin tonight with developing news on a controversy the Target 12 investigators have been tracking for weeks.
Right now, state lawmakers are grilling members of the Raimondo administration about the issue-plagued rollout of a new state benefit system.
As we've previously reported, the state seemingly ignored warnings from the federal government that the new system, known as UHIP, was not ready to launch.
The result, a significant backlog at the Department of Human Services as thousands of needy families struggle to receive the benefits they need to make ends meet.
Target 12 consumer investigator Susan Campbell has been on top of this story since day one. She joins us live from the State House now with the developing details.
This hearing started at 3:30. It's still going. State leaders are continuing to defend their decision to launch the UHIP system. They say it's working for the vast majority of people who need benefits. But state lawmakers fired back. Oversight Chair Representative Patricia Serpa read a letter she says she received from a DHS worker who wanted to remain anonymous.
This worker said each worker previously would see an average of 8 to 30 clients a day using the legacy system. Now, with Rhode Island Bridges, workers are averaging 4 to 10 clients a day, now taking 30 to 90 minutes trying to work each case.
I would say that it is correct that they are doing less than they used to before. And when it says it is attributed to the system, it's because they have to go through every screen as we convert the data.
Now, according to data, that slowdown in work is real. At the end of the day on Wednesday, the application backlog for DHS services was 8,031. On Tuesday, that number was 7,784. To put it all in perspective, before the system launched in the last week of August, the application backlog was more than 500. Now, a spokesperson for the state tells me that expedited applications for SNAP benefits for food should be completed by the end of this week. With the Target 12 investigator, Susan Campbell, Eyewitness News.